In this session we're going to have a look at the notification or notify section of Dockhaven. Now what it allows you to do is to mark a particular project to notify the owner. It doesn't notify everybody in the group, just the owner of the project whenever the project is accessed. And the way it does is by just bringing up a little message on your a little floating window whenever the change is made. Okay, now we don't have any projects which are notifying at the moment, so we need to actually go and modify one so it'll do that. So if I click on this particular project down the bottom, 1414, and click on the inspector, we have the option down here to change and turn on the notify owner option. So I'll just click on update there. The project is out at the moment. There's no reason why you couldn't make that change through the window database. And okay, now just because the notification's on doesn't mean we have any information about it yet, so let me just do a boomerang to put a copy of that away and keep that project out. Okay, that's compressing that file and it'll copy it up. And next I'll go put away. Every time you go and do one of these functions, it actually adds it to a list. So you can see down the bottom here we've got a number, well, in case one item waiting to happen, and these are the items which either are happening or
Finish
have
boomerang
happened.
of new 2012 accounts.
Okay, there we go. So now the boomerang is over. I'm doing two notifications. One is that it's going to tell me that I did a boomerang. The second one is it's going to later on tell me that I did a put away. Now the way that we go and manage the notification information from the cloud's point of view,
Finish put away of new 2012 accounts.
okay, thank you, is that we come up here under window and choose database and come down here to notify. So let me now go show all, and whereas we had no notifications before, we should come up with the two of them that have just been completed. So I'll wait for those to appear, and because we're the owner of that of those projects, there we are. For each of those there's the unique ID for the notification itself. It tells you what particular project it was and what particular date and time and what the function was that actually happened. Now each of the notifications turns on or off the informed checkbox when it's happened. That way you don't get continuously notified of changes after you've actually done with them. Now the way that notifications appear is that it should check every 5 minutes or so to see if you have new notifications. If not, or when it happens, a notification window appears here. You can bring up the notifications manually, click on refresh, and it should show you what those notifications are. If we hadn't brought up the window and gone refresh, it would have appeared either at startup time or after a short period of time anyway. So you can see what the notification ID is, you can see who the user was who did it, you can see the project that it relates to, you can see the date and time that happened. So you can see that at 5:35 a boomerang was done, at 5:36 a put away was done. Now if you leave them or close them, it's going to keep notifying you or nagging you of those notifications. If you want, you can see the accept is grayed. As soon as I go and click and go accept, it will no longer inform me about that highlighted one. If I come back down to notifications, you'll see there's still this one here that isn't highlighted. So that way you can keep ones in the list if you want, or dismiss them all, and those ones will no longer no longer nag you that those notifications have happened. Now we haven't refreshed on the server here, so let me go show all, and we should see that these two items, they're still here. All the details are the same, but these boxes should now be ticked because I went accept for that particular user. And there we go, you can see it's ticked, it's informed there. Okay, that's how the notification works and keeps you up to date not only with your own changes but changes that other people have made to your projects. Okay, thank you and goodbye.